When he had spoke, the sinner raised his hands pointed in mockery, and cried, "Take them, God! I level them at thee." From that day forth the serpents were my friends, for round his neck one of them rolling twisted, as it said, "Be silent, tongue." Another to his arms upgliding, tied them, riveting itself so close, it took from them the power to move. Pistoia! Ah, Pistoia! Why dost thou to turn thee into ashes, cumbering earth no longer, since an evil act so far thou hast outdone thy seed? I did not mark, through all the gloomy circles of the abyss, spirit, that swelled so proudly gainst his God, not him, who headlong fell from Thebes. He fled, nor uttered more, and after him there came a centaur full of fury, shouting, Where is the caitiff? On Maremma's marsh swarmed not the serpent tribe, as on his haunch they swarmed, to where the human face begins. Behind his head upon the shoulders lay, with open wings, a dragon breathing fire on whom sore he met. To me my guide, Cacus is this, who underneath the rock of Aventine spread oft a lake of blood. He, from his brethren parted, here must tread a different journey, for his fraudful theft of the great herd, that near him stalled, whence found his felon deeds their end, beneath the mace of stout Alcides, that perchance laid on 100 blows, and not the 10th was felt. While yet he spake, the centaur sped away, and under us 3 spirits came, of whom nor I nor he was ware, till they exclaimed, Say, who are ye? We then brake off discourse, intent on these alone. I knew them not, but, as it chanceth oft, befell, that one had need to name another. Where, said he, doth Cianfa lurk? I, for a sign my guide should stand attentive, plight against my lips the finger lifted. If, O reader, now thou be not apt to credit what I tell, no marvel, for myself do scarce allow the witness of mine eyes. But as I look toward them, lo! A serpent with 6 feet springs forth on one, and fastens full upon him, his midmost grasped the belly, a forefoot seized on each arm, while deep in either cheek he fleshed his fangs, the hinder on the thighs were spread, twixt which the tail inserted curled upon the reins behind. Ivy ne'er clasped a dotard oak, as round the other's limbs the hideous monster intertwined his own. Then, as they both had been of burning wax, each melted into other, mingling hues, that which was either now was seen no more. Thus up the shrinking paper, ere it burns, a brown tint glides, not turning yet to black, and the clean white expires. The other 2 looked on exclaiming, Ah, how dost thou change, Agnello? See! Thou art nor double now, nor only one. The 2 heads now became one, and 2 figures blended in one form appeared, where both were lost. Of the 4 lengths 2 arms were made, the belly and the chest, the thighs and legs into such members changed, as never I hath seen. Of former shape all trace was vanished. 2 yet neither seemed that image miscreate, and so passed on with tardy steps. As underneath the scourge of the fierce dog-star, that lays bare the fields, shifting from break to break, the lizard seems a flash of lightning, if he thwart the road, so toward entrails of the other 2 approaching seemed, an adder all on fire, as the dark pepper grain, livid and swart. In that part, whence our life is nourished first, one he transpierced, then down before him fell stretched out. The pierced spirit looked on him but spake not, yet stood motionless and yawned, as if by sleep or fevros fit assailed. He eyed the serpent, and the serpent him. One from the wound, the other from the mouth breathed a thick smoke, whose vapory columns joined. Lucan in mute attention now may hear, nor thy disastrous fate, Sabellus, tell, nor shine, Nasidius. Ovid now be mute. What if in warbling fiction he record Cadmus and Arethusa, to a snake him changed, and her into a fountain clear, I envy not, for never face to face 2 natures thus transmuted did he sing, wherein both shapes were ready to assume the other's substance. They in mutual guise so answered, that the serpent split his train divided to a fork, and the pierced spirit drew close his steps together, legs and thighs compacted, that no sign of juncture soon was visible. The tail disbarred took the figure which the spirit lost, its skin softening, his indurated to a rind. The shoulders next I marked, that entering joined the monster's armpits, whose 2 shorter feet so lengthened, as the others dwindling shrunk. The feet behind then twisting up became that part that man conceals, which in the wretch was cleft in twain. While both the shadowy smoke with a new color veils, and generates th excrescent pile on one, peeling it off from th other body, lo! Upon his feet one upright rose, and prone the other fell. Not yet their glaring and malignant lamps were shifted, though each feature chimed beneath. Of him who stood erect, the mounting face retreated towards the temples, and what their superfluous matter came, shot out in ears from the smooth cheeks, the rest, not backward dragged, of its excess did shape the nose, and swelled into due size protuberant the lips. He, on the earth who lay, meanwhile extends his sharpened visage, and draws down the ears into the head, as doth the slug his horns. His tongue continuous before and apt for utterance, severs, and the other's for closing unites. That done the smoke was laid. The soul, transformed into the brute, glides off, hissing along the vale, and after him the other talking sputters, but soon turned his new-grown shoulders on him, and in few thus to another spake, along this path crawling, as I have done, speed you so now. So saw I fluctuate in successive change th unsteady ballast of the seventh hold, and here if aught my tongue have swerved, events so strange may be its warrant. O'er mine eyes confusion hung, and on my thoughts amaze. Yet scapt they not so covertly, but while I marked Sciencato, he alone it was of the three first that came, who chong not, thou, the other's fate, Gavil, still dost rue.